You fucking piece of shit. Don't think I ain't fucking playing around here, you little bitch. You fucking asshole. Anna, I'll teach you. Oh. It was just a hat. Oh. Oh, excuse me, I feel so stupid. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Viktor Pradley's fucking Christmas. As per usual, every single year, every day, without fail, I'm bringing you a video. Oh shit, Viktor Pradley coming at us again with another motherfucking video. Who doesn't want to watch videos from Viktor Pradley? Viktor Pradley sure doesn't. Well, here we go. We got all kinds of great things planned for you. This is the 12 days of Viktor Pradley's Christmas.
I'll send it right on your crotch.
Who doesn't love a little bit of Christmas? I love Christmas, you love Christmas, she loves Christmas, everybody fucking loves Christmas in this house. I am, of course, the only one in this house. And I love Christmas. Don't you just enjoy the cheer and the holidays and the music? Everybody loves the music. I'm coming here to you today. I'm going to cram all kinds of fun activities into one fantastic video. And what's the first thing we're going to do today? Well, let me tell you something. We got a great day planned for you. You wouldn't even believe it. We got carols. We got fucking Christmas stories. We have... Well, that was pretty much it, but let's start off with some letters for Viktor. So, some of my fans were nice enough to send me some letters, probably asking me to make them some toys or something, because, let's be honest, I'm basically the greatest, most friendliest, most generous person on the planet, so people send me letters all the time. And look, I picked my three favorite letters right here. Let's take a look at the first one. Okay, this one is fucking empty. Is this some kind of joke? That's alright. Jason's probably playing a little joke on me. He goes to me today, Viktor. He doesn't sound like that. Let me try and put on my Jason impersonation. Viktor, I have some envelopes for you. They're from children. And they want to tell you how cool you are and how much they love you. Fantastic. Thank you, Jason. Very cool. Let's check out the second one. Very interesting. Actually, I think this last envelope is actually for you, Jason. Isn't that exciting? Someone is actually sending Jason one. Oh, Jason. Jason, look at that. Oh, little message from the children watching at home. Isn't that just great? Even Jason gets love here on the Viktor Show. That is absolutely fantastic. Who doesn't love Jason? If anybody in the house loves Jason, put your hands in the air. Oh, that's right, I'm the only one here. Alright, let's get on to the next Christmas activity that we're all here for. Now, I have a little story, little Christmas story that I'd like to tell everybody right now. You might remember some of the characters in this story. It's very good. I have it in book form right here. You can buy this book from Barnes and Noble and Amazon.com. It's called Viktor Pradley's fucking Christmas. So we're gonna go ahead and read a little bit of Viktor Pradley's Christmas for you right here. It it was a quiet night back in 1982. There I was, in my house in Russia. It was freezing fucking cold. And I was sitting there on my couch like, oh man, it's cold. And then, you're not gonna believe it, my friend, Jesus, he came on upon me and he said to me, hey Victor, what's up? And I looked up, and it was so cold that my eyelids had just about frozen shut. But using the manly strength of my eyelids, I broke the ice and opened them. And I said, oh shit, it's Jesus. What the fuck you doing here, home dog? And he said, I just thought you'd like to play some video games and hang out or some shit. And I said, wow, what a great idea. I sure do love you, Jesus. You are a cool guy. Jesus certainly was my friend, and I was Jesus' friend. And me and Jesus used to go and hang out and skateboard in the park. But the people used to look at us skateboarding and say, hey, stop skateboarding. You might fall over and kill somebody. Not yourselves. You'll probably be fine riding those skateboards, but we mostly just don't want you to run over any kittens or anything. Actually, there's no real danger in skateboarding other than maybe scraping your knees or something. But hey, we don't really want you doing any of that shit either. And me and Jesus, we understood that, you know. We were pretty clever, me and Jesus. He actually has an Oxford degree in medical biology, and I was a demolitions expert. So me and Jesus were pretty clever guys. And I even learned the second language at the time. I was doing like 4 different courses at once, mostly in demolition. Like 3 of them, like one of them was a chemistry class so I could learn to blow shit up, and like another one was some other bullshit, and then the other one was public relations, and also, yes, I was learning Japanese at the time. And I'm a pretty clever guy, and Jesus used to say to me, Victor, you're a pretty clever guy. And I used to say to Jesus, you know, you're pretty smart yourself, Jesus. You know, that's cool, because me and Jesus are friends. And one time me and Jesus got in a fight. And let me tell you, that shit wasn't pretty. Jesus punched me in the nose, and I don't think he meant it at the time. I think it was one of those accidental punches that you give your friends when you just kind of don't mean it, but you just look at his face and you think, fuck, this dude needs to be punched. And so that's what he did. He punched me really hard in the face. And it was, you know, I don't know if you've ever been punched in the face by God, but that shit hurts. Like that's a pretty mean punch. But what can I say? I'm Viktor Pradley, the strongest man in the universe. So I could take at least 2 of those. So I said, hey Jesus, don't you throw another punch. I was bluffing, of course. Jesus probably thought that I could take like 3 punches. So I thought, well, if this motherfucker knows that I can only take 2 punches, then that's pretty much the end of me. But I think I'm clever and strong enough and intimidating enough and Russian enough that he'd probably just back down. So naturally, I raised my finger to Jesus and I said, hey, none of that. And he pussied out. He was like, yeah, alright, Victor, that was probably enough of that. Anyway, that's a great story about how I scared the shit out of Jesus. But I mean, if you're listening to this now, right now, Jesus, you're probably thinking, damn, I could have fucking killed that motherfucker if I wanted to, and probably should have, but he didn't. And that's why Jesus is my friend. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my Christmas story called Jesus is My Friend. I hope you enjoyed that nice little story about me and Jesus playing dodgeball in the park. Anyway, here's some Christmas carols, and you can buy my latest album, Viktor Pradley Sings Some Fucking Songs, on Amazon Music and 2015 iTunes. It's so good that you can buy it in the past. It's really good. So here we go. This is This is Last Christmas by Wham. Okay, here we go. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Now hang on a second, I need to ask some serious questions about what's going on in this song. And I find this a lot with music, I feel like I'm lacking some serious context of the song. So he's talking about last Christmas, okay? So 12 months ago, he's talking about, okay, let's say for the sake of example that he's talking about another dude. And he's sitting with his friend, yeah? And his friend's there, and he says to him, hey man, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And let me tell you something. The very next day, you gave it to somebody else. The day after Christmas, you took my heart and you gave it to someone else. That ain't right. I'm not cool with that. And you need to understand that. Okay, that's cool. Now he says, this year, to save me from tears, because that encounter was so heart-wrenching and so uncool that it brought a man to tears. That's a hard thing to do, to bring a man to tears. Particularly if your name is Viktor Pradley. It's very difficult to bring me to tears. You will never see Viktor Pradley cry. You'll never see a tear in Viktor Pradley's eye. Unless some motherfucker gives your heart to someone else. When one of your boys goes and takes your heart and fucking gives it to someone else, let me tell you, that's one of the worst feelings ever. By the way, this is all on the album. So this motherfucker took my heart and gave it to somebody else. Cool. This year, we're in the current day now, it's Christmas today. Now, instead of giving my heart to my boy, I'm gonna give my heart to my other boy, or some shit. Cool. It took me 12 fucking months to get over this motherfucker giving my heart to somebody else. Let me tell you something, I've fucked a lot of bitches. I've been close to a lot of bitches. There's no circumstance in where it took me 12 months to get over a bitch. Give me like 11 months and 3 weeks and we're cool, okay? Not a problem. But let me tell you something. Never take Viktor Pradley 12 months to get over someone. I don't shed a lot of tears, I'm telling you right now. And even if I did shed tears, it would not take Viktor Pradley no 12 fucking months to get over someone. So now, it's taken me 12 months to learn a valuable lesson. Okay, instead of giving my heart to this motherfucker, I'm gonna give it to this motherfucker. But listen to the context of the song, right? He says, this year, yeah, we're talking about this year, to save me from the tears that it caused me, I'm gonna take my heart again and I'm gonna give it to someone special. Now you'd think that would imply that I got someone special, but he's singing this song directly at someone, right? But now there's someone else. But this person doesn't have a name. This person doesn't have any kind of redeeming qualities that are worth telling you about in the song. Who the fuck am I giving my heart to? Do I just have like 16 boys on standby waiting to receive my heart? Is this like an episode of The Bachelor? I would like you to take my heart. Is that what's happening here? I'm just handing out hearts left, right, and center? Because let me tell you something, Viktor Pradley only got one heart. I don't have no 16 hearts to give away, or 16 boys and give away 15, and this guy doesn't get one. Because he ain't my boy no more. Hear that, Jason? You ain't my boy no more. You took my heart and you took a big steamy shit on it and gave it to someone else. Not cool, my man. Not fucking cool. I don't jive with that. Ain't no Viktor Pradley jiving with that. Once bitten and twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year. And that's the confirmation right there that it's been a year. Took me a year to get over this motherfucker. It's absolutely heart-wrenching. This song is so heart-wrenching I don't think I can go on anymore. Let's move on to the next number on the album. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my home, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is... It kind of sounds like she's singing about the one ring of power, you know? You just listen to this song and you think, is this motherfucker talking about the one ring of power? Like all she wants for Christmas is the precious? I just need the fucking precious. I didn't know Mariah Carey was such a massive Lord of the Rings fan. Did anybody tell her that there's no such thing as the Shire? Did anybody tell her there was no dragon under the mountain holding a shitload of gold? I feel like somebody needs to go tell Mariah Carey as soon as possible. She dragged Justin Bieber into this shit. Now, Justin Bieber's not the cleverest boy around there. Not like me and my boy Jesus. But, like, these people are sitting there talking about, I don't care about presents. Don't care about the Christmas tree. I just want it for my own. More than you could ever know. And just think about the words and the lyrics that are being used in this song. I just want you for my own. These motherfuckers are definitely talking about the one ring of power. And that ain't cool, Mariah Carey. That ain't fucking cool. I love me some Star Wars, but let me tell you something. Lord of the Rings ain't no Star Wars, okay? Lord of the Rings is not real. And you need to think about that for a second, Mariah Carey. I'm talking directly to you, just like Wham was talking to that motherfucker who took his heart. Don't you take no one ring of power, okay? It's not cool. You know, it's not fair for one ring to rule them all, okay? It's not fair. We live in a democratic society, okay? It's not cool. We elect our officials. We don't create one ring to rule them all. This song is terrible. Moving on. Santa baby, I want a yacht that's really not a lot. Been an angel all year. Is that how it goes? I don't fucking know, it's a shit song. Santa cutie, fill my stocking with a duplex and cheeks. Sign your ex on the line. Santa cutie, hurry down the chimney tonight. I don't really have a comment to make about this song other than it took me 16 takes to record and that I really don't like this song, but I think Santa really needed to hear this from me. You know, those fat rolls really fucking do it for me. What can I say? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Victor's 12 Days of Christmas. I hope I filled you with the spirit of the Holy Ghost. Or whatever the fuck Christmas is supposed to do. I don't really know what Christmas is about. I hate presents. I hate people. I hate leaving my house. I just want to blow shit up. But the government don't let me do that no more.